What is up, lovely people? It is me here. Today we're going to talk about the new Heimish cushion, which is called the Heimish Artless Perfect Cushion. Now it is the cushion I am wearing right now and it looks like this. So I have the set here which comes with a refill as well. Refill looks like this, and this is supposed to be a more brightening, moisturizing, and it also says anti-wrinkle formula. I have checked the ingredients. It contains niacinamide as well as glycerin for moisture, and also at the bottom of the ingredient list is adenosine, if I pronounce that correctly. That is supposed to be the anti-wrinkle ingredient, but it's way at the bottom, so I'm not sure if it has any effect for that. Nonetheless, I really like the casing, the look of this. I've tried the Heimish cushion before, but it was way too warm toned for my skin, so I'm very happy it looks like this. It fits my skin tone. Now the cushion itself is like a holographic design. It has a more of a teardrop shaped cushion puff, which we've also seen from the Laneige cushion before. And then the inside of the cushion looks like this. Now as you can see, this is not the mesh type of cushion, but it's just a regular cushion base. So let me show you how I put this cushion on and how well it looks close up. Let's go! Alright, so as you can see, I already did my eye makeup. My skin is not looking the greatest at the moment. I recently started incorporating niacinamide in my routine, and to be honest, my skin was really calm, but since the niacinamide, my skin hasn't been loving it. So I'm only using it 1.5 weeks or so now, so I'm still giving it a try. But as you can see, there's a lot of redness. I have a lot of bumps here, which is usually a region where I do not break out at all. So I'm sure it has something to do with the niacinamide, but I'm going to wait it out for a few more weeks until I completely stop using it, because I have seen some great results with niacinamide from other people, and I really need more brightening for my acne scars. So yeah, that just as a little update on my skin. Now for the Heimish cushion, Heimish it looks like this. Obviously I use it in 21, which is the lightest shade. It comes both in 21 and 23. Now when I open it, I do like that it has this teardrop style puff. I think Laneige was the first one which came out with that, and yeah, I really like that. It really helps to cover the under eye area and the difficult parts around the nose, but we'll see how it works. I just did my morning routine for the rest of my skin, and I applied a primer around the parts of my face basically that move the most. So I applied it on my forehead. I also applied it around my nose and around my mouth area. The rest of my face I do not apply as much primer, because sometimes it tends to mess a bit with my base makeup. So yeah, let's just try to do half a side first and then see how it compares to the other side. So let's puff away. Sometimes when you use this like a new cushion for the first time, it is so difficult to estimate the amount, because I think I already picked up too much, but we'll see. Let's just apply. Or maybe I didn't pick up anything. Let me remove the sticker here so I can at least see myself. So I just patted a little on here, but it didn't transfer that much.
Into your early life, romance came, and it 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 came, and it
Alright, so I just did half of my face, and as you can see, compared to the other side, it did a pretty good job of covering even with just one layer. And I like this shade much better than the previous Heimish cushion. I feel like that was really warm toned, and this is pretty decent. I feel like it fits my skin tone well. It did a pretty good job of cancelling out the most of the redness, and I didn't use any color corrector before, so that is pretty great. Obviously you can still see some of the more persistent spots over here on my chin, and this little fella I had here, it still shines through, but it is not that irritating to me. And to be honest, I think with this a little goes a long way. Let's go cover the other side and let's see how the face looks in full coverage. Alright, so this is the full coverage. Let me come up close so you can see how well it covered my skin. So this was the first side we did. As you can see, a little bit of redness here shining through and on the area where I have my pimple. On the other side where I had the most redness here, you can see if I come up close, there's a bit of redness still shining through, but to be honest, it's not that much. It covered up pretty well. And then on this side I have some scarring. There's a little bit of patches here and there shining through, but not that much either. So to be honest, I think for just one cover, it covered up most of my redness and blemishes in one go. I think the finish is pretty good. It's more on the dewy side. It does look a bit patchy here and there on my dry areas, but I feel like nothing really crazy. The color is way better for my skin type, at least for my skin tone, at least compared to the previous Heimish cushion. I felt like this is more of a neutral undertone, so I think it would fit more people who tend to go for 21 in general, because it's not that cool toned but not that warm toned either. So I think that this will fit many people. Yeah, so far I really like it. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more K-beauty, and I love to see you in the next one. Bye.